Hi there and welcome to another episode here on Bustthenet. This is the FM Tactics show where we use your tactic with City to see how far we can go with the team. So it's very much a community project. It's not a review show. I don't review your tactics. I look at your tactics and try and fit them into my team. So essentially it's like what would you do if you downloaded somebody else's tactic? What would you do with the tactic in your team? How could you make it fit your team? So that's the objective of the show. So if it's not a review show, it's not. If you want to try and see how this tactic plays out in 90 minutes with your team, then by all means download the tactic and go watch it with your team. But there are certain things that I will immediately see from the instructions that make me uncomfortable, and I will change them. So that's the way I approach this. I mean, to reason out and to rationalize some of the choices that are being made. Now, Gloucester City have done pretty okay in the season. We're still undefeated, largely down to my use of the 4-4-2, which has been a bit of a revelation for us. However, against certain systems, we have found it really tough. We had this 4-1-3-1-1, okay, and it's been my Achilles heel this whole season. We haven't really been able to beat this system, but when we play on attacking and fluid and I try and get more players into transitions, yes, we have been able to penetrate them through the middle with quick transitional attacks. In fact, both our goals in this match came from breaks that I was very happy to see here. The fullback winning the ball when we were playing on an attacking mentality, and then down the flanks we launched a counter and we scored our goal. So happy overall, yes. Still work to be done. In the we have also used other tactics, including a 4-3-1-2 that Tim submitted. And now we have a 4-1-4-1 from Mark Evans. Yes, this is a tactic from Mark Evans. So I'm going to go through this tactic very quickly. Butland has been told to play more risky passes. He plays through balls. Question mark, who does he play it to? So this may be needless ball possession. You're going to lose. There's not many targets to aim for, right? So my keeper can't kick to save his life. 14 kicking, vision 3, no point. I've never seen him connect with a target with a kick since I started playing this game, so we're going to change that. There are certain instructions that I noticed. You've got a close down less group here and a close down more group here, so you're creating two closing down distinctions between your team. Can work sometimes, but I'd rather let OIs do the job, or I'm not a big fan of asking my backline to close down less. If I don't want my backline to close down less, then what I do is I OI the crap out of their midfield and then make sure that, that way the players that they encounter first are my midfield players instead of my defenders. So here we've got a Borthwick Jackson. This Roseanne got Zuniga. This is a strange PI. You got sit narrow and run wide with ball. Okay, so when he has possession, you want him to run wide. That means when he has the ball, right? Sit narrow. When he has when your side has possession of the ball, you want him to sit narrow. So, okay, in one situation when he gets the ball, he's going to run wide. In the other situation, when your team has the ball and he may not, he's going to sit narrower. So basically, you're telling your player when he gets the ball to go diagonal, right? So he's going to go diagonally. Now here, then we got Pipoli on the right flank, who's a winger on attack, who's also doing the same thing. So he's going to be he's running wide with the ball, being a winger, he's already out there, so might as well do that. So there's a locked-in instruction. So Zuniga, question mark. So I'm not too sure about this instruction, so I might change it. So he got this close down less, feel risky, sit narrow and run wide with ball. Then we got Colado closing down less. Then we got Almeida closing down more, sit narrow, cut inside and cross less often, which makes sense, it's like an inside cutting playmaker. Then hold position. Not okay, with 3 attacking duties, it's a challenge. Why? If he holds his position, you got 3 fellas moving forward. He is the guy who's going to be looking for all the passes in this. So everything has to be played behind that line. So the centre forward becomes a huge part to this game. He can't hold up the ball and distribute. We have problems. So there's a lot of risk in this instruction to get this guy to hold position. I'd rather him be fluid, moving around with the rest of the team, so that you can keep possession of the ball. I mean, I'm thinking, what is the reason why we are asking him to hold position? Because if you asking him to hold position, it's like playing a DLP, a deep line playmaker on defense mode. The same thing. So that's the thing. So Germano has been told to close down more. Pipoli close down more, and then we got a centre forward that's closing down more. So we have these instructions. If I were to play this out, okay, we can play this out for 5 minutes. Okay, the 10 minutes. But I suspect I'm going to go to this one, which is my version. Okay, I've just changed it. I'll just have to change one more guy here. I'll tell him to be a defend, roll it out to the fullbacks, and take short kicks. Okay, that's it. All right. In fact, he doesn't even need to be a sweeper keeper, but he can be. I mean, let's make him a sweeper keeper. So in this one, I've got him. I'm going to have remove all these close down instructions on all these players. Okay. I'm going to leave this one down. Germano, I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to leave Pipoli. In fact, in my version, everybody has been told not to do anything. So they're all going to be playing without that instruction. And then up front, yeah, he's fine. Okay. Now, this is my version, right? And this is your version. Okay. And here we're going to go to the opposition instructions. I'm going to clear all the opposition instructions. So we're going to make it so we can see this in action. All right. So we got our players all sorted. Now, who knows? This version could be brilliant. We have to see it in play. I have to watch it and see how it does first. But if I get the sensation that the flanks are not being closed down, or if I get the sensation that we are allowing them to come too deep to make inroads into our half, that's when everything, we go to plan B. Plan B is the other version of the tactic. So we've got our players all sorted. We've got Jackman, Germano, Pipoli, Olmedo, Collado, Mafio, Bothwick, Moore, and blah, 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 blah. And all of them are on the pitch. So we basically got a pretty decent team out there. Okay, so we've got no OIs. So we clear all the OIs. Let's watch this on comprehensive and see how the team does inside the first few minutes of the match. So what are we looking for? We are looking to see whether our team can do a seamless transition from defense into attack. And we are going to look for us to break that seamless transition for the opposition. De Bruyne to Lerma. Lerma gets up. Shebeta. Pipoli wins the ball. That's his close down more. All right. To Jackman. Jackman gets the ball, plays it out. Pipoli, Zuniga is up there to pick up the pieces, loses out. Olmedo again loses out. The boys, okay, close down less now will mean they all drop back. They drop back. Huge risk. That's what I didn't want to see. What just happened? Exactly what I was worried about. Okay, so this goes down. Nobody is closing down here. They're all closing down. This Collado is not closing down. Bothwick Jackson is not closing down. The fullback is just following him. In fact, the fullback goes into another position. Nobody's closing down. If Dybala had connected, we'd have been in trouble. If De Bruyne had connected, we'd be in trouble. So, option. Let's go now. Live. Okay, stop for a cause. There's 1 minute in, and I'm already seeing that. So we're going to switch to the other version. And we are also cancelling pending changes because it's too early to change. But I want to change right almost immediately because I already saw the first sign that it can happen. Now people might say, look, it's only one highlight. Forget it. One highlight is enough. Jackman over to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez gets inside the box, shoots, misses a golden chance. In attack, I'm not seeing any issues right at the moment, but I already saw one defensive moment there. So I'm hoping that my boys can score a goal and then we can see more of that happening. Origi wins the ball. Again, now we'll watch our side defend. Okay, they're going to track back. They're going to all track back like happy boys. They go, go. Oh, thank God for Mafio. My hands go up to Mafio. Thank you. Committed a foul in a dangerous area, but not him. I was hoping the defenders would get involved. All right. Second instance, they track all the way back. So what happened here is we are not getting a midfield screen so far in this game. Germano, free kick, Zuniga, do God a favor. Thank you. No God. Why am I saying do God a favor? Shit. What's wrong with me today? Okay, we got a throw. Zuniga to take the throw. I'm getting a headache. Jackman. Zuniga, please, Lord above. Don't do this to me. Thank God for Jackson. Okay, we got Zuniga on the ball. Plays a simple pass to Jackman. Jackman to Zé Gomez. You see what happened? He sat narrow, became a link for the other players. Now he's moving out. He's going to go wide. He goes to Germano. What a ball for Pipoli. Pipoli loses out. He's offside. Okay. Mafia with the throw to Collado. Collado to Jackman. Jackman to Olmedo. Maldonado commits a foul. We are very lucky right now. In the attacking sense, we're still doing okay. But the defensive one is making me very nervous. It's making me very, very nervous. Every time I see a transition, there's two transitions I've seen where the closing down is not working effectively. Valente, notice now in midfield what's happening. Okay, now it goes wide, it goes back. No closing down. No closing down, dear Lord. No, there's no closing down going on. Okay. Yeah, it's making me nervous. 10 minutes already. Okay, I can't do this any longer. We cannot afford to lose to PSG again. Shebeta, Mafio. Thank God for Clado. All right. Now, see, the thing about me is this. I'm stubborn as an ox, so I'm going to give this another few more minutes. Something in my head tells me, just let it play itself out. It's only a game. If you lose to PSG, you always got next season. Right. Okay. So far, we're doing okay in terms of possession. But we're losing all the important battles. Collado, thank God for your anticipation. Zé Gomez doesn't get there. Collado plays it back to Jackman. Jackman again into space. These are just lofted balls for Zé Gomez to go and chase. The one thing I'm very glad is I got Collado in the side. Jackman plays it to Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez holds it down, and Collado wins the ball again. Commits a foul. Come on, ref. It's nothing. Okay. Marquinhos. Collado again. Zé Gomez hits it to Marquinhos. Okay, alright. We're gonna make a few changes now. Okay, first I'm gonna go to opposition instructions. Welcome to the party. All of you. The entire midfield is gonna get whopped. Alright, first we do that. Then after I'm going to the tactic, I'm changing it to this one. Yes, we're gonna leave it this way. Confirm changes. I'm going to flexible as a shape in confirm. Valente to Collado to Zé Gomez. Yes, and there's one more change. We're gonna tell the other central midfielder not to hold his position. We're not moving the ball into their final third effectively enough. Zuniga loses out. No, damn it. There's still a chance we can. This is Bostwick Jackson making a big mistake from the back. Huge mistake from the back. Okay, but we hope that the boys will come out of this. Malmiro loses out to Jackman. Jackman out wide to Mafio. Mafio, can he? Yeah, looks for the cross. Well, we'll have to just come back now. Pipoli. Now to Collado. Collado to Jackman. Jackman gets fouled by Paulo Dybala. That's good news. Okay. Gets his first cut. Alrighty. Well, it's only 1-0, so there's still an opportunity for us to do something. But I want to remove this, guys. Oh yeah, he's not holding position. Good. Okay, Mafio has got a card. Courtois to okay, what we're gonna do now is slightly different. We're gonna turn you into support and we're gonna turn you into a tank. Alright, Marquinhos to Mafio. Mafio plays it to Collado. Collado, there's a reason why I want these two guys to be closer now. Zé Gomez shoots. The power of change is needed. Come on, boys. It's only 1-0. We're still in this match, and we're playing at home. I can hear the raucous Gloucester fans. Okay. Collado to Bostwick Jackson. Down to Moore. Moore to Zuniga. Zuniga looks around, gets it to Jackman. Jackman out to Olmedo. Olmedo comes inside. Mafio with a throw to Jackman. Mafio gets it back. Gets it to Germano. Zé Gomez. Collado. Collado back to Mafio. Chance to cross early. Zé Gomez can't control the ball. Plays it back to Mafio. Cuts inside. And Olmedo to Jackman. Yes! What a goal! What a goal from Jackman as we have leveled the match. Mafia, what luck. We needed the luck. Jackman came up. He is... Oh, yes, you beauty. He's in the right place at the right time. Thank you for coming forward to score that goal. We have a chance. Pipoli with the corner. Zé Gomez was so close to the keeper. Courtois. Okay, there's something about set piece routines that it's actually better not to get your striker to come in late into the box. Olmedo out wide, gets in. Oh, he's done well. Gets it to Jackman again. Jackman's up there. Germano turns around, gives it back to Collado. Smart football from the boys. And he gets to Germano makes it 2. Oh! PSG are 2-1 down. Oh, this is good. What a turnaround. Okay. What? Look at that. It was one touch passing into the box. Germano nails it. All right, we have to think about plan C now. Collado is got a yellow card. So, and now I want to do something slightly different, which is go back to the opposition instructions. Oh, lordy me. Mayo, close down. Oh, dear Lord. No. We don't want to close down you. We want to tackle you and show you onto the wrong foot. We want to tackle you and show you onto the wrong foot. We want to, yeah, okay, that's fine. That works. What about you and you? That'll be fine. These two can be closed down. This guy, we're going to leave you alone. We're going to leave you alone, and Dybala is going to get tight marked. All right. Collado. Ease off tackles. Okay. That's it. That's the best thing I can do. Tell Collado not to go in for the tackle because we don't want a red card now. Okay. Small tweaks. Because the AI has changed and now the AI is down by 1 man. Life couldn't be better. This is PSG. You got to score 2 goals. That's Collado not trying to tackle, but more is there. Haha, Pipoli. Pipoli is now on support duty. He's not going to... The good thing now is because he's on support, he's going to be... We can close down their flanks quite easily. They are being forced to go inside where we have the players to... we have the players for that. Speaking of which, we're going to go to counter and flexible. So we now have players on the flanks to defend, but we're going to be a bit narrower so we congest the area where the AMC is trying to operate. Lerma to Duval. Hopefully those changes come into play soon. They haven't yet. Dybala goes wide. And, ooh, that was a wicked deflection. Gloucester City 2, PSG 1. Collado is anticipation is 17. He's like a magnet for the ball, but we can put on Mr. Young and upcoming Alper. Don't ask me how to pronounce that Turkish name. Absolutely no idea. Okay, Alpha comes on. So what we're going to have to do is you have to go to him because the position says ease off tackles, but Alpha has been told, do your thing. All right. Pipoli now to Alpha. Alpha holds out the ball. Then smart little kick gives it to Pipoli. Pipoli says, hello. Time for the cross. Alpha, no, go. Dybala, he's on a yellow card. Boys will have to be boys. Yes, they win the ball again. Good defending. Notice how narrow we become to defend now. Jackman with the ball. Jackman out wide to Pipoli. Gets it to Zuniga. Zuniga to Pipoli. Back to Alpha. Oh, come on, boys. Tighten up. It's true to Duval. Duval is the only player we have not elected to close down hard or tackle hard. Why? Because he is a AMC. I don't want to give up a free kick. A free kick now could turn the whole match around. Zuniga wins the header, but it's only as far as Valente to Maldonado. We expect now, because we've gone on a lower mentality, counter and flexible, I expect the AI to come at me quite a fair bit. Because I've kind of given up the flanks. in a manner of speaking. I'm keeping it tight, so I'm letting them cross as much as they like. Pipoli to Almedo, to Germano, out to Pipoli. He loses control of the ball with 10 minutes to go. So if they're going to score a goal, they're going to have to go down the flanks and drill a fantastic cross. Alpa Zuniga. Zuniga. Okay. Problem with us right now is that we are becoming a bit retarded. Okay, guys. It's time to see out the match. Mafia to Alpa. Sorry, I can't help myself. I know it's annoying for some of you. Zuniga, I can't help it. His name is unpronounceable. I don't know how the hell. I'm not going to call him Kukaka. I don't know how you pronounce the Turkish names. Germano, I'm from Singapore. Singapore, we already have enough problems trying to pronounce names. Some names. Zé Gomez to Germano. Germano, you beautiful thing, you get it out to Pipoli. Pipoli, you got that turn of space. Yes! Ooh, we almost had a third. Okay. The best thing that could happen to PSG and if they got a player. I mean, the best thing that happened to us as far as PSG is concerned, they are down to Jose Mourinho made all his changes and then he doesn't have a bench deep enough because he made 3 changes and then lost one of them to injury. Alpa Kukukuka to Jackman to Mafio to Almedo. I'm singing songs already. We're beaten PSG. 7 minutes to go. Don't get too excited. They could still score 2 more goals, you dope. That's why we've gone defensive. Oh no, Dybala, the genius. Oh my lord, what a goal from Dybala. Holy shit. Holy cow, what a strike from Dybala. An impossible angle. Oh my lord, near post. Jack Butland, what are you doing? Now he's nervous. Okay, I still believe we're going to beat them. This is where no, this is not good. We expect this to happen. Dybala skinning. You see, thing is, I've given them too much of the flanks. So we're going to go to control. No more. Okay, we're going to limit we're going to have to come a bit wider now and close them down a bit earlier when they go down the flanks. Zuniga to Pipoli. Pipoli to Germano. Germano to Pipoli. Pipoli, yes, that's the reason why you got knocked ball forward. I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, damn it, we could have had another one. Sergio Zuniga, for the first time this entire season, 6.2 because he's confused by his instructions. He's never had a 6.2 in his entire life. But the reason why he got a 6.2 is because of the goal that Paulo Dybala scored. It's all over. Gloucester City have drawn against PSG. And we've done it. We knocked them out of the Champions League. Do I get a chance to talk to Mr. Jose Mourinho? No, I don't. Because I've decided to give my ass man the job. Okay, so that's good news for us. We are through to the next round. It's an interesting tactic, this 4-1-4-1. However, I do feel that you can achieve a lot more just by using the opposition instructions to get the same effect. And the downside of getting your players to close down less in your system is that you end up creating, you're playing fluid first, okay? That has got its element of creative freedom, and it's got everybody nearly on the same mentality. So there was one incident in the match where I could have sworn I saw players in the wrong position. So that's the first thing. And as early as the second minute, we already got warnings that this closing down less wasn't really working out against a really good team that can attack. So the better option was to use opposition instructions, which we did, and the game changed after that. And my biggest mistake in the game was maybe towards the end, not really paying attention to what was transpiring in the game. I shouldn't have gone to counter flexible. I should have stayed on standard structured or standard flexible. Instead, we allowed them to go down the flanks, and that was our error in a way. So we almost lost that game. The final change actually helped us. But if I were to use this tactic, I would definitely not I will remove all the close down less instructions. I'll remove all the close down more instructions. Play the roles as they are. I mean, here we got this sit narrow, this which is not needed. Run wide with ball, not needed. Now for my player here, it's completely not needed. Now Zuniga is not really I've rarely used him as a fullback on attack, so he made one mistake. I would definitely put a much stronger central defender here to cover for this flank. And here, I much rather have a winger on support here as well. Or if I wanted to play a winger on attack, that's possible. But in this particular case, I got Pipoli, who's got knock ball past opponent, and acceleration of 16 with crossing and crossing of 17. So he can get away from players, as we saw 2 or 3 times him displaying that. Even as a winger on support, he played quite well. Having a centre forward on support is not a bad move, provided he has vision. So we don't have, he's only 13 for vision. His decisions are 15, his passing is 12. So he's pretty much an average complete forward. In midfield, we did okay. This guy, he has to sit narrow, cut inside the ball and cross legs. When you see him with this instruction, you got to look for first touch, dribbling as well. So can he play that kind of a role? Here, Olmedo doesn't. The reason why we had to feel him there was because we got a wing back on attack here. So I need a strong player here who can also tackle, because if this guy goes bombing forward, you got issues on protecting this flank. Here, we took this role, we took whole position out from him, and instead we left it alone. And in fact, our equalizer came from him charging, getting into the final third. So these are some of the changes that I would make with your tactic, Mark. It's a good tactic. The idea is I can see the ideas for your system, but against some strong teams, you might have to change things around. And we're going to get a chance to try it again, because we've got a strong team in Chelsea waiting for us in the next match. So we're going to give this second version of the tactic a go against Chelsea and see whether or not we can actually hold our own and keep our unbeaten streak going. So I want to thank Mark for sending in his 4-1-4-1 tactic. I hope that you can take some of the ideas here on board and use them in your own save and your own tactic. And I look forward to more tactics from the community in the coming weeks. In the meantime, I'd like to thank all of you for sending in your tactics. I want to thank all of you for watching the show. If you did enjoy it, please hit the like and subscribe button. And once again, to all my patrons out there, thanks for supporting the show. All of you take care. I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.